Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2020 Olympic preview, or 2021. It seems to be there's some confusion over which year this Olympic Games is. I think it's still technically the 2020 Tokyo Games. We're doing a country-by-country preview, and today I'm delighted to welcome to Rowing Chat Julien Bahain, who's going to be talking to us about France. Welcome.
Hi, everyone.
So, we've got a small team this year. France is very focused. 2 men, 2 women. Where shall we start?
Oh, let's start with the women. Women's first.
Excellent. So the lightweight double scull.
Yeah, lightweight double scull. Pretty strong crew, eh? Like they've showed some pretty good speed over the quadrennial. They have they've had a couple of issues like from injuries and things that they couldn't really compete all the time and show their full potential. But it's a very young crew, very skilled, very fast, coached by Christine Gosset, who's definitely someone that is dear to my heart. I mean, she's overseeing; she's not coaching them directly, but she's in charge of the women's squad. So I'm very looking forward to seeing them racing because. I think overall, for the women's, what is very good is it's a very strong and big team this year. It's been a while that we haven't seen that many crews. And by the way, it's not 4; it's actually there's 3 women's crews here because there's also the heavyweight double scull. I forgot about that. Like we're heavyweight double scull, lightweight women double scull, and the women's squad at the last chance to qualify. So it is it's a strong team for the women's, and I'm sure. Christine is keen on creating that great environment for them to perform, and looking forward to seeing the lightweight women double scull, of course, and then the women's double scull, more experienced crew there, European champion. They have experience now with being in the final. They were finalists in Rio as well. So It's a strong field, fast field, lots of big contenders there. So I think for them, I think that's their year as well. They have to show. They haven't showed a lot of speed, I would say, this year. But same thing. It's all about the games, right? It's all about that moment. And if one thing that COVID has showed us is that for some crews, that extra year was definitely an advantage. So having now going to the women's squad, it's great to see that those younger, ladies or don't have as much experience now are going to took that year for them and qualified that quad. It's the first quad that qualified for the games for France for the women. So it's great to see them. Women's squad, the Quadruple Scull is I like that boat. I've raced that boat a lot, twice at the Olympics, and it's a team boat. It's a boat I really like, and I'm sure they're gonna learn a lot, have a lot of fun. I hope. I mean, we can always hope medals for them, but at least at their their level right now, their age, I think it's great that they get the experience for sure, and that they can transform this for Paris 2024.
So good though to see such a strong sculling squad coming through from the women's side.
Yeah, definitely. That's great.
Now the men, we've got 2 crews. Let's talk about the double first.
Yeah, small number of athletes here. I think. It's been a while since we've had that. Not them. It's a bit sad. I'm going to be very honest. A bit sad for me to see that there are only four rowers going there. But it is. We have a very experienced crew with the men's double. Mathieu Androdias, Hugo Boucheron, world champion, European champion, and to name a few results. So, to be honest, they can be, sometimes a bit off, and it's the consistency is maybe not always their key feature, I would say. But we can expect them from them to actually now be. There it's they're finalists in Rio as well, and now they can hopefully cross that finish line in Tokyo first. That'd be a great result for them for sure.
And then lastly, the pair.
Yeah, the pair. It's young, like the twins, right, the brothers, and they're really really young, really new to not to the pair, I would say, but to the on the Olympic stage for sure. Last year was the other brothers, the other pair, the Onfroy, who qualified the boat, and
yes, I forgot that.
Like two brothers who qualified the pair, and then now it's the Julien, the brothers, the twins that are actually going to race in Tokyo. So for them, it's like a big learning curve. I mean, I was reading an article the other day, like they said, like, yeah, we just expect the best. That's all we can do, right? In a way, it's like we don't know. We, of course, strong crews. We think about the Sinkovic right now. They are going for another gold medal in a different boat. It would be a pretty neat result for the Sinkovic. But I think with the Julien, they're only on they're going up, right? They're on the big learning curve and learning fast. So I think it's going to be great to see them racing, with their guts, and whatever results will be great for them. So it's pretty cool.
The front trials must have been absolutely amazing. Did they race off against each other?
Yeah. Well, that's how it goes. You were racing the pair, and the best pair goes, right? So.
Yeah. Wow. And in a way, it's one of those things where you kind of wish that rowing was a little bit like athletics, in that in athletics, if you can qualify two people for the 100 meters final, great.
Yeah. That's for sure. But it would be a bit maybe limiting universality to some extent if you were to really go that wide, and especially with crew boats that we're bringing a lot of athletes, right? So, we always said sometimes you would probably get two Chinese boat, two American 8s or whatever, because that's where the depth, is in terms of the field. But I'm pretty sure you would have a second women's 8 from the US, for example. Like, it would probably not do too bad at the Olympics, but it's also good to see and send the best of your best from your country as well.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Julien, thank you very much. Great to get your insights now into the Olympic preview. To our listeners, stay tuned. We'll be bringing you more countries over the next couple of days. Till next time.